I wasn't really talking to your main, I was teasing. Yeah, she always got something in her mouth like she teething. Yeah, she been looking at me, she been watching what she eat.
Look, she been looking at me and she chose when she see me. Go, baby, 3-point stance, good defense.
What's good, guys? It's Combat here at Infinite Rhythm Productions, and I'm super excited to be showing you guys this mixed breakdown for Hostage by John Mackk featuring Kalan FrFr. Now, if you guys know, Kalan FrFr is a big LA legend. You hear his name everywhere. He's on every song, every project. And you guys already know I've been working with Mackk for years. That's my brother. So it was really dope to like be on the come up with him and be able to work with an artist like that. It's just so awesome. With that said, let's get into it.
Combat, this a banger, huh?
So working with John Mackk and Kalan FrFr was definitely a dope experience. So of course I got to work with John Mackk in the studio. We recorded everything right here, bounced ideas back and forth with each other. We just really made sure we got this track right in the studio. The song was already recorded by Kalan FrFr. He damn near just had everything really put together. It just wasn't mixed yet. Now, before we get into it, I feel like one of the hardest parts of this mix was really matching their vocals together, but also really Kalan FrFr's vocals. I was going back and forth with their team a lot, just making sure that I was getting it precisely the way they want it. And I'm talking precisely. I'm talking 1% chorus effect, 5% doubler effect. I'm talking just the smallest little things that really made a big difference for his vocals in the mix. All right, with that being said, let's get straight into it. All right, so first I'm gonna play the vocals dry. I'm just gonna go through all these right here. Show you guys what it sounds like dry.
Nigga thought he wasn't gonna get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like one in the basket and phone home. Had about 100 in cash in the passenger. Yeah, run up on this pop, pop, pop. It's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey.
I'll go through each plugin step by step and kind of show you guys exactly what I did for this mix for Kalan FrFr's verse. Before I get into this, anything you guys see here or whatever, I encourage you guys to do this at home, just to like, because this transfer is not just from Pro Tools. You could try this in Ableton, Logic, whatever, and it's not just the plugins I have, it's the concept that comes behind it. So I would really encourage you guys to try any little effect or any little setting you guys see that you guys like. I feel like it could really benefit some of your mixes at home. Now, this is something that I've definitely heard with Kalan FrFr's songs already. We all know he kind of has auto-tune. So right here, you guys see I have a low input type. I have a retune speed of 56 and humanize at 100. I want to keep it as natural as possible, but with some of the flavor of the retune.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold.
Then I have some channel strip settings coming in right after that. Really with this, it's just going to be some of your high end, kind of raising like some light compression.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slapping nigga hands like his.
And then after that, I added some de-essing.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap.
And after that, we added some compression with RVox.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap.
And now with this compression, it was really just to capture all like the transients and then just kind of give it some gain.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch.
And after that, I added some soft clipping right here with the TRS classic clip.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold.
Because I pretty much felt like the RVox brought everything out, but it was still a little like tinny, or not tinny, but just a little sharp with the highs.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slapping nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no.
Then we go into the micro shift right here. I had it at a very low, like 2-3%, maybe 5%. Focus was at a like kind of like mid-low range, and then my detune delay was left the same, left the style at 1.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slapping nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga.
Sweet. So you guys can hear it really creates a lot of space between his vocal and the beat. And that's my big thing with the micro shift. I like to allow it to kind of like allow the vocal to float on the beat. It gives the vocal the ability to float on the beat a little better.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the
After that, I kind of raised everything up with just a little bit of fresh air.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slapping nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no.
From there, we're gonna go on to our vocal chain. I'll show you guys what's over there.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the
So my whole idea with this vocal chain, so that was, so everything I have on that channel is kind of for like a little bit of tone and clarity. Now we go into my auxiliary track, the Vox sub, and pretty much I mixed it to where it closely resembles Mack's settings in the sense of I like to add a little bit distressing, a little bit of which is really saturation, some distortion. I wanted to add a little bit of that grittiness, but kept his still like smooth Kalan sound, you know? The TRS classic clipper that I have right here, it's really good to smooth out the vocals. That's why I have it right there. You guys are gonna hear some distressing right now. I'll show you guys.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch.
So that kind of just crunches the vocals some more, and I have it at a 1-to-1 ratio, so just so we're getting the tone, not really the compression of the overall thing.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga.
Next thing I do is I add my favorite Abbey Road mastering chain. I love this plugin.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go.
Pretty much what it does is it kind of like thins out the vocal just a little bit.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he.
It thins it out and it gives it just a little bit it saturates it, thins it out, and it gives a little bit of brightness to it, and that's what I use that plugin for. And then I'll kind of subtract from there. So I kind of like to bring up my highs, bring up the I just wanted to thin out the vocal a little bit. I feel like it was a little thick pause for like what we're using it for. And then from there we're going to get into subtractive EQing.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no.
Just some control over those like highs and lows. And then we're going to go into multi-band compression, really just to control the highs and lows again.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gonna get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like one.
Sweet. Then from there, we're going to go into the ozone stabilizer. So I'll play that.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon'.
And pretty much what I'm using the stabilizer for is just controlling the high end of this vocal.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a
and I like it because it uses like a spectral shaping like AI. So it kind of is just able to kind of feel around where the highs are, what's kind of causing like some harshness, and just kind of like cleans it out just a little bit.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold.
From there, I use the multi-bus comp solid slate Logic Oxford England. What the fuck, big ass fucking title. But I use this multi-bus comp right here, and it's it works really well to just bring out the mids and highs. That's what I personally use it for.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon'.
I just wanted to slam the vocals just a little bit more.
Hey, hostage, I got all the.
And then I go to the sibilance right here, which I just help control the highs even more.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought.
You guys really hear it really smooth out the vocals, like really fast.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gonna get right, he was so wrong.
I love sibilance. I use that sibilance. I use this plugin on every fucking vocal. It's amazing. From there, so we just smoothed out the vocals. Now I want to use an LA2A by Teletronics from UAD. Now, from UAD, Universal Audio. Their compressor is fire. Like, not even just the compressor itself. I'm talking the tone you get from it and the push you get from it, especially with the vocals. I love it. It's so amazing. So right here, I have my mix all the way up, my plus HF minus. I have it more to the right side. And then I have like just some slight compression, but I'm really using this for the tone and for the gain. So I'll show you guys.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gonna get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like wine in a basket and phone home.
So it just gives that clarity. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna lower the gain on that. Now, next thing I'm gonna do is I added some Manly Massive Passive. So I'll show you guys that.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gonna get right.
That just helps correct the vocal a little bit more, kind of give it some better tone.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in a chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a.
And then from there, I add my last bit of subtractive EQing right here.
Hey, Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like Wayne in the...
And then from there, so I kind of got, I got the clarity, it's full, it sounds good. Next thing I'm gonna do is add some reverb, parallel compression, exciter, and a fourth delay.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like Wayne in the basket and phone home. Had about 100 and...
My parallel compression is pretty simple. It's just, I have a two-way from Virtual Mix Rack, Slate Digital right here. Some heavy compression, parallel. I have an exciter 10 right here. Or Ozone 10 for my exciter. Pretty simple. Echo Boy for the delay. We got Echo Boy right here. And, yeah. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the reverb presets right here.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap.
So with the reverb, especially with a song like this, I'm just trying to add space for the vocal and the beat, as well as in between, as well as just kind of like not making it sound plain, you know what I'm saying? So in this knob right here on the Pro R, I'm a little bit on the dark side. I have a chorus a little bit more on over here. I'm in the middle between close and far. Space is a good amount, you know what I'm saying? Decay rate's a good amount, stereo width's a good amount. I'm not pushing anything too hard. My pre-delay is at 15 milliseconds. I really want the vocal, I'll show you guys. I really want to hear the vocal, and I want the reverb to come like slightly after. That was my whole idea behind it.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong.
So this is without the reverb?
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong.
This is with it in the mix. Or this is without the reverb in the mix.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't
Now I'm gonna show you with the reverb.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like...
So it also doesn't make the vocal sound so upfront to you too. Kind of gives it some space, you know? That was my whole reasoning with the reverb there. So now we get to my favorite part. The reason why this is my favorite part was because this is where I was going back and forth with Kalan's team and really making sure that his vocals were exactly the way they wanted. Exactly. So I was literally going between Matt Lou, shout out Matt Lou, Mack's manager. I was literally going between him and his text and Kalan FrFr and their team's text. And it was just like, oh, we need some more of this, less of this, or whatever. The only thing that they were kind of like really wanted to get down on was the flanger and the doubler. You know what I'm saying? So the flanger, they wanted literally, and I kid you not, 1% on the flanger.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna...
This is before, this is without it.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like Wayne in the basket and phone home.
What's so crazy is that's a flanger, that's an air flanger at 1%. I was like, what? And when they told me to add it, I was like, man, like 1% really? Added it. Huge, as you guys hear, it's a huge difference. Like the 1% does a big difference. So I thought that was sick. I thought that was pretty cool. And then after that, they wanted like a 5% doubler on there. So I just added this doubler right here. And I lowered the gain on the voice 1 and 2 to where I felt like it was 5%. And that's kind of how I got that going.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like Wayne in the basket.
This is with it.
Hey, hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Nigga think he finna touch a chain, that's a no-go. Slap a nigga hands like his daddy, that's a no-no. Nigga thought he wasn't gon' get right, he was so wrong. Hit the gas and I'm long gone. Had to get like Wayne in the basket and phone home.
Now I'm not sure who added these like little effects here. Like I added the as you guys can see, the drops and everything like that. But as far as these effects, like the little car sounds and everything, I don't know. I thought it was like some of the most fire in this mix. And I'm pretty sure it was either the producer or the engineer at the time, whoever recorded Kalan. But I'm pretty sure it was the producer because he's fire. I'm pretty sure it was Diego.
Long gone, had to get like Wayne in a basket.
Shout out Diego, by the way, because he killed this beat. Like I honestly love this song. Like I swear to God, like I love this song. Like it's dope.
Long gone, had to get like Wayne in a basket and phone home.
So this is one of my favorite effects that I added right here. I dropped the beat right over here on the track, and then I added this effect.
Leave, yeah, I need it. Yeah. Leave, yeah, I need it. Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, little street.
And all that was it's reverse reverb, but the whole section. So.
Leave. Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling.
With some heavy reverb. That's literally it.
Yeah, I'm feeling. Yeah, little street punks counter 50 every weekend. Hey, bro.
And I feel like, and there was like some phase issue too with that vocal and the other vocal because I kind of had it doubled, but it sounded so dope that I just left it. I was like, fuck it, bro. Like if it sounds good, leave it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, then I just kind of like went in, added drops, effects like this.
Get close, he got back door. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood who he rat on. Ain't nigga caught.
So if you guys want to learn some of those effects, I have tutorials on my YouTube as well. It's just like, this is some of my favorite effects.
Get close, he got back door. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood.
And for that, I also used the one knob filter to do the little filter effect. I just automated it, so just show you guys.
Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood who he rat on.
Just kind of give the, the song extra essence, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's super important. And this is like part of what I was saying that you guys can kind of learn to really enhance your track. It's stuff like that, like adding the little like vocal effect I added, even with this the producer added like these little driving effects and stuff.
And I'm long gone, had to get like Wayne in a basket and phone home, had about 100 in cash.
Or even this effect right here.
Back door, pray to God that I don't. Ops get close, he got back door. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood who he rat on. Ain't nigga caught.
So I just feel like, yeah, it's important to make sure you add like little effects, if it's like special effects like that, or if it's like little drops in the beat, little bumps in the beat, like whatever it is, like I feel like that makes a big difference in the track, especially when you add underwater effects like this.
We had Paul Martin. Yeah, lied to me, told me a squish. It's calamari. Hey, crashing out, bro, pouring Tristan at 7.
And I added this part here specifically because it's kind of like a breakdown, and to give more dramatic feel to the breakdown, we do the lo-fi filter right here.
Lied to me, told me a squish. It's calamari. Hey, crashing out,
gradually
bro, pouring
raise
Tristan
it.
at 7 up. Yeah, 7 out. Get off the dice, nigga. Hurry up. Yeah, he was tripping, bro. Hit the
Then
block
drop.
and he scurried up. Yeah, hostage. I love the trap love me back up.
You feel me? So it goes up, goes up, goes up, drops, and then it drops. You know what I'm saying? Or the beat goes out and then it drops. It's just, I feel like it just adds such a bigger boom. Shout out AJ. Boom to that fucking part right there.
He was tripping, bro, hit the block and then he scurried up. Yeah, hostage, I love the trap love me back, I can't leave. Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I'm fiending. Yeah, little street punks counter 50 every.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel like all those little things matter, in a song, and it makes a big difference. And again, everything you guys see here, I really encourage you guys to try your own sessions. Doesn't matter the DAW, doesn't matter the plugins. If you guys have a pitch correcting type of plugin, try to use some of those auto-tune settings you guys saw if you guys have them. My compressors to saturators to distorters, like whatever you guys liked or like to hear or whatever from that the flanger effect to the double effect. I encourage you guys to try that stuff. It gives you guys a different sound. You guys could really like get creative with just different things, and I love that. All right, so in the mix, what I did after, I pretty much exported that whole track with his vocals and everything, added it into John Mack's part right here, because in this specific song, I already did have John Mack's vocals mixed, and I had all the effects and everything. It's just they sent me his vocals to be able to get everything mixed, all together cohesively and everything. So I was like, the best thing for me to do would be to mix his vocals, then bring it into John Mack's original session, kind of make sure everything's leveled, and then master it all together. So that's kind of where we're at right now in this process. For Mack's section, I've shown a lot. So John Mack's vocals were mixed very similarly to a lot of other songs that I have mixed breakdowns for already out here. So I'm not going to go too far in on his vocal settings and his presets and everything like that. But I will show you guys a lot of the effects that we did, because we did add a lot. Okay. So just to show you guys a little bit before and after the effects I used. Here is a before of the effects that I use, and here is an after.
When she see me, go baby, 3-point stance, good defense. I don't drink coffee, but I know that she a creamer. I like black and white hoes, jungle fever. Ay, Instagram famous, dick pleaser. I don't want nothing but head like Beavis. Look, she don't get left, she leave him. Caught her own motion. Why the fuck would she need him? Ay, we thought he was balling on the net.
So we turned that into this right here.
Me and she chose when she see me. Go, baby, 3-point stance, good defense. I don't drink coffee, but I know that she a creamer. I like black and white house, jungle fever. Ay, Instagram famous, dick pleaser. I don't want nothing but head like Beavis. Look, she don't get left, she leave him. Caught her own motion. Why the fuck would she need him? Ay, we thought he was balling on the net. Look, niggas really hoes, he should be walking with a dress. I just do it. Baby, I be walking with a check. Hey, bitch, close your mouth, don't be talking when we sick. Look, I want money, hey, don't want love. Hey, beat it from the, don't run. Hey, call best friend, it ain't no fun. Had Brody call the phone so I can leave when I'm done. Hey, hostage, I got.
So it's cool. So the whole idea I have when I mix Mack's vocals and the whole like chemistry we kind of have with this whole thing is I like to listen to what he does, and I pretty much am trying to like form the beat around his vocals, because he has like a very certain style to his music. He always has his own flow, he has his own timing, he has like very special things with certain things, and I feel like when you maneuver the beat, and this doesn't work with every artist, every song, you know, but when I maneuver the beat around what he's saying, what he's doing, how he's maneuvering around the beat, the flows, and he already kind of knows how I work too, we're able to have like this type of like chemistry where it's like, oh shit, like he already knows what I'm gonna do, I already know what he's gonna do, so we're able to boom, just it doesn't clash, we're just able to just make some fire, you know what I'm saying? So the first part, obviously you guys hear,
go baby, 3-point stance.
I was like, we have to take that little clap part and we have to fucking just duplicate it a couple times. So that's all I did. I just took it, boom, and just duplicated 3 times, and that was it.
Go baby, 3-point stance, good defense. I don't drink coffee, but I know that she a creamer. I like black and white house, jungle fever. Ay, Instagram.
And then what I did right there is, these are like some subtle effects that I did that really matter. Is I made another track, added some reverb and some, let me see right here, added some reverb, I think just reverb, yeah, I just added some deverb over the track so I could get some stuff like this. I'll show you guys.
Good defense. I don't dance, good defense. I don't drink coffee, but I know.
So this is without it.
Dance, good defense. I don't drink coffee.
This is with it.
Dance, good defense. I don't drink coffee.
Super subtle. Mack hates that effect, by the way, but I love it. I feel like it adds to the track, so I added it very low. He trusts me. Hey, bro, just if you got it low, whatever, it's cool. Okay, cool. That's my impression of Mack. But and some like other little special things I added was like the little money counter right here.
Baby, I be walking with a check. Hey, bitch, close your mouth.
I made sure I pan that, I believe, left as it's moving, and then right when it hits.
Hey, bitch, close your mouth.
Yeah, so I just have that kind of panned it, give it some like little extra action, you know, action thing right there. And then let's see.
Don't be talking when we sick. Look, I want money, hey, don't want love.
Yeah, right there I added another like little beat bump thing while my underwater effect was going up the low pass.
Look, I want money, hey, don't want love. Hey, beat it from the, don't run. Hey, call best.
So with that one right there, I just want a little breakdown to go with the bop bop bop. It's kind of the signature.
Hey, beat it from the, don't run. Hey,
then I bring it in with the reverse reverb on the beat right there.
Don't run. Hey, call best friend. It ain't no fun. Had Brody call the phone so I can leave when I'm done. Hey, hostage.
Then it goes straight back into Kalen's hook. So I hope you guys are really seeing like how these effects really help the verse pop, you know? Like I said, these effects and everything don't work on every song, don't work on every artist, but for Mack, it works really well. For this song, it worked really well. From the effects to the reverb to the way I compress and EQ and all that good stuff, you guys could really see how these final touches can really affect the perceived quality. And I feel like that's really important, especially on high-end monitors. Like, all right, next I just want to show you guys the before and after of the master right here. So this is when I put it all together. I'm gonna have just the limiter on, just to have like some gain on it. But I wanted to really show you guys just like what the master kind of sounds like all put together, before and after.
Bonus, it's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey, white tees, white lows, white foes is OFO. Hey, buddy, let the ops get close, he got back door. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood, who he rat on. Hey.
So I started with some light EQing. I want to show you guys that right here.
Bonus, it's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey, white tees, white lows, white foes is OFO. Hey, buddy, let the ops get.
Then I'm going to show you guys my SSL channel. I use this for For the tone of it, it kind of gives the overall song just like a nice full sound. But I also use it for compression, just some light transient catching.
On this, it's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey, white tees, white lows, white foes is OFO. Hey, buddy, let the ops get close, he got backed up.
Next thing I use is this classic clipper right here by the TRS. I love it.
On this, it's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey, white tees, white lows, white foes is OFO. Hey, buddy, let the ops get close, he got backed up. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood, who he rat on. Ain't
then we have Ozone 10 right here. We have a stabilizer, some dynamic EQ, an exciter, dynamics, which I go through each kind of like section of the frequency. We have some mastery balance, and we also have a vintage limiter. So I'll just unbypass that.
On this, it's a massacre. Hostage, I got all the money in the chokehold. Hey, white tees, white lows, white foes is OFO. Hey, buddy, let the ops get close, he got backed up. Pray to God that I don't lose my life through no rat hole. Yeah, he got politics in his hood, who he rat on. Hey, nigga called asking about his bitch, this not a rap phone. Yeah, I talk everything a nigga live, this ain't no rap.
And that is the full master of Hostage. So that concludes our mix breakdown right there. I just want to remind you guys that all these like effects, tips, tricks, all the plugins I use, all that stuff, it's not just, you don't have to just use it with just those plugins or just in Pro Tools or whatever. You guys could use it on any plugin you guys have at home, any DAW you guys have at home. It's just the concept. So the way I tune these vocals, the way I cleared them up, that I fatten the vocals, saturated, distorted, whatever. You guys could find plugins that are very similar and do the same thing. Obviously, there's a quality difference at a certain point, but if you guys are just starting, you guys could really make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate you guys watching. I want to thank John Mack and Kalan FrFr for letting me mix this amazing song. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go stream that thing. Hostage by John Mack featuring Kalan FrFr. And if you guys have any questions on any of my tutorials, including this one, please feel free to contact me on Instagram at combat_K. I'll love to help. If you guys really like the way my whole Pro Tools template was set up and you guys like my sound, I actually have some presets out there at www.infiniterhythmpresets.com. I have a bunch of presets and templates on there for you guys to unleash your creativity at home. And if you guys could like, comment, and subscribe, that helps me out a lot so I can continue to help you guys out. Appreciate you. Thank you.